Good evening, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is High Priestess of Moraine, and I'm here to do your reading from the 9th until the 12th through the weekend. I prayed over the cards, shuffled them, laid them out. I didn't want to take all that time on the video to do that because it's the same on or off. But we have a pretty interesting layout here. And I have 3 clarifying cards on the side that will help us understand a little bit more about what's happening. And I would like to thank you for joining me. I hope that if you like what you hear, you like the reading, and that you also become a subscriber to my channel. That would be really wonderful if you could do that. And if you have any questions, my email is up there. You can get a hold of me and I will respond to you. So let's get started here. We have the 4 disc. I mean, this whole thing is just very interesting. You just have all of these people looking regal. You have the 4 disc. You have the 4 of Wands, regal. You have the Princess of Disc. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the 5 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Wands. And our clarifying cards are, let me just get these looking a little bit nicer again. Our clarifying cards are the King of Disc, you got 2 choices. It's time for you to open your eyes and see what is happening around in your life. You got this duck looking at this man not paying this duck any attention. Like there's something else going on in his head. This card, however, is interesting because it has the Ankh. This is the Ankh. I don't know if you can see that. That's an Ankh. You have 4 Ankhs back here. This is male and female energy, and that is a symbol of fertility and everything else that ancient Egypt stood for. This card is benign in kind of a way. Strength is realized by planning for the future, and there may be some financial problems coming up over the weekend, but they're overcome before they really arise. I mean, for those of you who are out there listening, whatever pension, insurance, investments, or gifts or legacies that you're going to get, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. And just like these 2 people sitting here looking at the building being built, or the new building that was built, you'll be doing the same thing with your money as long as you treat it right. Because if you get money, you'll be able to sit back and look at things like a house you built for yourself, a business you're building for yourself. Money, you'll be able to sit back and look at things like a house you built for yourself, a business you're building for yourself, many things that you have built for yourself from this money. You can build a new life with this money. Let me sit back and think for a minute. Take a look at these cards. So, the money that you get, though, is going to be sort of maybe under the control of someone else or some organization. And tact and skillfulness is necessary to sort of navigate this financial windfall or gain and overcome the financial sort of opposition on the other. And so with Four of Wands, which is astrological sign is Aries and planet is Venus, tact and gentleness are always necessary to the success of one's work. Order, stability, and harmony, perhaps domestic context here. Maybe you and your boyfriend, you and your girlfriend, other genders are sitting here in this context. Completion of work following a period of lengthy labor. So maybe that lengthy labor was trying to get what's coming to you. Your pensions, your benefits, your insurance, to overcome the financial issue that you have happening. Establishing your roots in new places is also a good thing. With the money you get, maybe you decide to leave, and here you are with your friends looking at new places to go to this weekend, to places to live in this weekend, I mean. The card combines the fiery forces of Aries, ruled by Mars, with the femininity of Venus. So passion and creativity may also be evident in this. So whatever it is, you're going to have a say-so in what is occurring. And let's see what this Princess of Dis wants to bring into the picture. Responsible, down-to-earth person. She is good in business matters and would like to make more and would be more than an able administrator. A diligent worker, honorable, conscientious. The princess is a practical mind. She's careful with money and a good manager of financial affairs. So, we have this windfall coming. We have an able administrator. And then we have the fruits of labor here. And people are celebrating. The Ten of Cups. People are actually celebrating what it is that that is happening. Ten of Cups. The card celebrates the joy of life. This is Ten of Cups, but only on the physical and emotional plane. So you're satisfied. And so now you're enjoying yourself. There's little sign of spiritual aspirations because they're probably getting a little bit tipsy, and if they don't drink, they're just having a good old time being high on life. There are no regrets over the past, over this issue that was financial that's going to be fixed over the weekend. Monday there should be some kind of surprise or something waiting, or some news that you really need to have. This card of living for today, living life to the fullest, good fortune, love, and relationship. This is an idyllic lifestyle. But believe me, if what happens with your money, you administer it good, you see the benefit, you're going to party. You're going to have some fun. You're going to go out and you're going to say, finally, I got my due. But then we have this card here that looks a little sad. You know, it's a man standing by a window and a woman looking at her. And maybe it's just me interpreting the picture, and the meaning of it may be quite different. So we have the Five of Swords. A humiliating defeat, which must be accepted before future progress can be made. Pride must be swallowed. This person here, pride must be swallowed in order to get on with life. A weak person overpowered or overruled by someone stronger. Domination and intimidation by another. Hopes or plans are dashed in a way that leaves in its wake inadequacy and humiliation. The intellect misguided by the emotions. A period of forced inactivity. Probably a time for recuperation. You know what? What I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this up here to the beginning so you can all that fit on the screen. Clarifying cards. Can you all see that? There's a problem and it's financial. And we see how it was overcome. There's an issue. They're talking with someone, you and a friend, you and your significant other, your partner, at work, school, in the house, wherever. There is definitely a conflict. However, it is going to be resolved before the issue gets out of hand. Now, this person had to swallow their pride. They felt humiliated because the money issue is not right. And the woman's probably saying, hey, we need to get this together. Relief comes. And another feminine energy comes through and says, hey, let me administer that. And what happens is that whatever money you were thinking of getting, you're going to get. And you will then begin to build a new life, a new era. But before you, and in the process, you will be partying with your friends and having fun because you know how hard it has been trying to deal with these financial issues before they get out of control. I don't know when this started, but this weekend it's coming to a head. And I think Monday you're going to be greatly surprised. So the Queen of Wands is an interesting figure here. The Queen is adaptable, kind, generous, warm-hearted to her friends. Her intellect and attractiveness make her popular with her friends. She's caring, sympathetic, calm, practical-minded. In business matters, she's usually successful. In the area of business, she is fully capable of applying her feminine skills. I think these two are working together in some way, shape, or form to ensure that this particular issue is solved. This is going to be a woman who's going to be on your side, who's going to help you and your partner, or you and some other individual overcome your problems. There are going to be feminine energies in the background, in the cosmos, in the air, that's going to ensure that you will be able to build your life the way you want it at this time. Because you have two women here who are good administrators, and one who is calm and cool, and one who's very business minded. And the financial issues are going to be of a friend or a husband, a male entity, and a woman will be the remedy to this. Let's look at our clarifying cards. We have the King of Disc, the King is practical and slow in his deliberation. He has traditional approaches to solving problems and is patient and laborious. His reactions are instinctive rather than imaginative. He has little intellectual grasp of the world. He may have difficulty expressing himself. He is devoted to those he loves, slow to anger, but unforgiving to those who commit injury. Yes, this is about a man. This is definitely about a man. So not only are you going to overcome your financial issues, there'll be some time this weekend. You might meet somebody. You might actually meet somebody. You might be the feminine energy to fix these problems. And then you're going to meet someone. You're going to meet someone this weekend who is going to be regal. He's going to be different from you, however. More instinctual. Less intuitive. But instinct and intuition are similar. Instinct is what we just kind of do. Intuition is what we just have. So for this king to show up at this time in this reading means that there's going to be a meeting of the minds with a gentleman and a woman, or two or other genders. in this situation. There'll be a meeting of the minds. Let's see what the swords tells us about. See 3 people sitting around. Can you see those cards? Yes. So let's see. Swords. It's the 4 swords. Astrological sign is Libra, planet Jupiter. The time of truce has come, but it is imposed truce. It may be by wanting opposite things, and they had peace pressed upon them. The card also points toward appeasement and those who would be happy with easy settlement of a dispute, rather than a more difficult route of standing up for the truth and justice. The idea of appeasement may also apply to the intellect when unpleasant or difficult truths are faced and ignored. It's important to understand that it's easy just to settle, but you don't want to settle. That's why you see this regal picture, this regal woman carrying woman. It's easy to be appeased, but it's hard to pull yourself up, to play with your tribe, and to be with people that have your same value. Now, I shouldn't say that because everybody, is open toward loving everybody. But there was an old saying years ago, my mom used to tell me, make friends that are at your level. So instead of just appeasement, just get it over with. This relationship is going to be one that is going to take a little work. Because these are 2 strong individuals. 2 strong individuals, and neither one is going to want to back down or be appeased. Let's see what the 2 of Wands say. Riches, fortune, magnificence. Riches, fortunes, magnificence, but also perhaps problems with the responsibility that brings. The responsibility that comes with this money may cause a problem, because managing money is hard. So I would say this weekend, those of you seeking money, you play the numbers, do whatever you do, you go ahead and do your thing, because you're definitely going to be a winner in some way, shape, or form when it comes to money coming this weekend, or maybe even on Monday. You will hear news of some sort of money coming through. You will work with a woman, or a woman's energy is behind the scene to help you get the money you deserve. You will be happy and able to see this money grow if you use it right. Okay? And this is where this goes. There could be issues with responsibility of the funds. But the bottom line is you're going to be partying your butt off because you're going to be happy. And in the partying, you're going to be going out somewhere. This could be tomorrow or Saturday. You're going to go out and you're going to meet a man that you really like, but it's going to be different from you. I mean, the things that you value, he may not value the same way. And you just don't want to settle. You don't want to settle. You don't want to settle for someone who is less than what you think you are. And if you have a high opinion of yourself, you're going to attract someone who has a high opinion of himself. But this reading sounds good to me. I mean, anytime there's money and love mixed together in a reading, it's a very good thing. And I can see you going out and having a good time this weekend. And I can see you meeting a man this weekend. And I can see no one settling. Problems are fixed. The love may take some time. That's what the cards are telling me. Money and love is in the mix. So thank you for joining my YouTube channel today. I'm an Egyptian tarot card reader, High Priestess Summer Rain. This was a little difficult. This was my first time doing a full weekend reading, and I'm not ashamed to say that. But I do believe that I have done a good job, because I feel intuitively that this weekend's going to have a really nice ring to it. And I think Monday is going to prove to be a day that will make you very, very happy, especially when it comes to matters of money. It may even happen sooner. So thank you so much. And this is a reading for the 9th unto the 12th. Thank you for joining my channel. It's a general reading. You have a blessed, blessed evening. Remember, karma's a bitch. Be nice to people, they'll be nice to you. Give out good stuff, you give back good stuff. Work hard, and that hard work will come back and serve you well. Thank you. Bye-bye.